Thanks for having this hearing, and thank you all for being here. It was about 10 years ago when I went out to NIH and met with Francis Collins. And we talked about the good old days, and I recall a time, Ed Markey will remember, when Senator Harkin and Senator Specter and a fellow named John Porter, a congressman from Illinois, decided to set out to double the NIH budget, and they did it. They did it. And I said to Dr. Collins, I wish I could promise the same thing. What can I do? He said, give us 5% real growth every year, and we will light up the scoreboard. We are so close in so many areas that if our researchers are confident that next year there's going to be as much and maybe a little more, they can continue their work, they'll stick with it. And when they stick with it, we get good results, ultimately. And I think that's been proven over and over again. I look back on that now, and we went from $30 billion a year to NIH, and 10 years later, we were at $48 billion. 60% increase. How do we do it? A bipartisan team of senators. It was, of course, Patty Murray. She's always there because she believes, as we do, how critical this is. But it also included Roy Blunt, conservative Republican, Missouri. I talked him into being part of the team, and we worked together for years. And Lamar Alexander, who was looking to find a way to help as well. So the four of us, 2 Democrats, 2 Republicans, put that kind of investment and made a difference in the lives of millions of people that I'll never know. What we're lacking now is, frankly, support from the other side of the aisle. We need a few Republicans who stand up and say, enough. Enough, Mr. Musk, enough Doge, enough this, enough that. People are going to die if we don't fund medical research, period. Let's not beat around the bush. Let's be very honest about this reality. I hope that we'll get a few of those Republicans who will do that. In the meantime, I want to say a word to Mr. Rivera. Thank you for being here. Brian Wallach and Sandra Apravaya are friends of mine, and he is struggling with the same disease that you're fighting. I remember the day when Dr. Collins called me and said, we've just decided that our basic research in ALS has been misguided and really is not headed where we want it to. We're going to start a brand new chapter. That was a pretty bold thing for him to say, and some people would be afraid to say that much. But that's the kind of honesty you want in research. It all isn't going to be a home run. There's going to be strikeouts here and there. I'd like to ask you, Mr. Rivera, and thank you for your service to our country, what you see in terms of research for ALS.
Well, I feel that within my lifetime, we're going to make it livable. But we got to keep that funding going. I mean, we made so much progress already, and we're almost there. So why stop now and go backwards?
Thank you. Dr. Bertagnoli, I just have a couple minutes left here. I want to turn them back over to you. You worked with Dr. Collins over the years, and kind of challenge he set down for me and for other senators, I think really did make a difference at NIH.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I will tell you that both Dr. Collins and I share the sentiment that everything we did at NIH was understanding how precious that support was. Absolutely precious, and had to be used to have people live longer and healthy lives. That really is the goal here.
I think about that moment, which many of us have faced and others have heard about over and over again, when the doctor says, and here's the diagnosis. And you go up and you say, is there anything we can do? Is there a medicine? Is there a surgery? Is there a treatment? And you pray to God that some researcher at NIH found a breakthrough that's going to give you or someone you love a chance. That's what this issue is all about. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you.